Folks, Nathaniel Reed is in Milwaukee in the spin room on debate night. Nate, there's typically a lot of chatter in the spin room on nights like these without the candidate who is polling far ahead of the others out there. What is the feel overall in Milwaukee among the Republican Party?
Well, it feels like they're missing a major part of the Republican Party, of the 2024 field. Former President Trump is an absent, someone who's been sitting out this debate stage tonight. He chose to not come here to Milwaukee to participate in this debate. A number of his surrogates are on the ground, though, here in Milwaukee, effectively spreading his gospel in the absence of his appearance here, instead taping an appearance with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson on X, the site formerly known as Twitter, that being released at the exact same time as the debate as counter-programming. Kari Lake, a former Republican gubernatorial candidate in Arizona, told us her advice to Republican voters was to watch Tucker Carlson and not watch the Republican debate. Take a listen.
No, I think this is a job interview, and we already know he can do the job. He did the job, as I said, successfully for 4 years. This, to me, we've got, in Donald Trump, we have the Babe Ruth of politics, of American politics. And with these guys, it's kind of like the T-ball team.
But there are also a fair number of surrogates here who are pushing other candidates, alternative visions for what the Republican candidate could look like. The minority whip, in the U.S. Senate, John Thune, was here advocating for Tim Scott, the senator from South Carolina, who is also running for president. He said it's time for Americans to look past former President Trump. Take a listen.
It is a real missed opportunity for him as well, because these are candidates that are trying to break out. I'm expecting a really strong performance from Tim Scott tonight. The former president not being here is giving these folks an opportunity to get the limelight that they need.
And without former President Trump on the debate stage, there is a noticeable void in this debate, just given that the former president is polling with 62% of likely Republican voters saying they would support him. Just 16% support his closest primary challenger, Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, there's going to be more debates in the months ahead. Former President Trump has said he won't go to those either. Do you sense we will see that format or the way these debates are held change from what you've heard while in Milwaukee?
Well, there's already going to be a major change to the next debate, and we already know about the qualification criteria for the next debate. To appear on the stage here in Milwaukee, candidates just needed a simple 1% of the vote. Almost all of them made it on stage, with the exception of a couple of people. For the next debate, though, candidates will be required to poll at least 3% on September 27th at the Reagan Library in California. They'll need 3%. They'll also need 50,000 unique donors, along with 200 unique donors per state. It's going to be a little bit of a higher threshold to get there. But then again, former President Trump also making clear he doesn't seem to be planning to attend that debate either. So again, this could become either an undercard debate, if you will, or potentially even tryouts for the vice presidency under former President Donald Trump, who seems like at this point potentially the most likely Republican candidate to make it through the primary in 2024.